All right, welcome to the stream. Um, Thank you for stopping in, popping in. Um, just another relationship issues stream for the day. Today I might take it a little bit easier than I did yesterday. Uh, you know, uh, I give the glory and the thanks be to God. All others need not apply. Um, Someone can say their opinion, and that's where I leave it. It's their opinion. Um, in a relationship, and that's what we're going to be talking about today on FTP's life and how it's been going, how it's going to be going, and why it's going the way it is going. Um, I remember all of the good things that she's done for me. I remember the only girl that kissed me first. I remember every time she took me food and cooked for me. I remember the love she gave me when no one else would, when I had no one else. And now I'm back to having no one else again. Someone claims you did something, but then I sit here alone with nothing again. Hurting, paying, no shower. I got one in yesterday. If it wasn't for one good buddy, such a humbling experience to have someone open up their house to you and allow you to get clean, bake you a pizza, and be nice to you when you've had nothing to eat. And then again last night, I went in and ate. I was shaky. I was jittery. I was I was unhealthy. I worked all day, and then to come home after work and then to find her resetting my phone. If you love someone so much, why would you continue hurting them? And why do two people just continue when they should have stopped? Most people would have said, I already threw your stuff in the hallway, good enough. But you take it a step further and throw it in the garbage. Not good enough. But I mean, look, whether we focus on her or whether we focus on me or whether we focus on the incessant calls, texts, the incessant not. I mean, if you really wanted to be left alone, you'd stop texting. If you really wanted to quit, you'd be down at the courthouse getting a restraining order. You would stop engaging. You would stop trying to bait someone into ruining someone's life. And you're like, oh, you ruined my life. No, you kissed me first. And now you want to take money when all I've done is help you. Help you get clean. Help you pull out the chair for you. open doors for you. Okay, and if I talk about myself, what am I not looking at that is myself? So what is the flip side? And I know you guys are writing in the chat. I see a bunch of uh, comments. Welcome, Michael, Potter, Peyton. Not any, none. No, revenge ain't the key. Um, Shave head for whoa. Amen. And those sexy teeth. Everything bothers me. Beautiful hair and beard. She is probably jealous of your beautiful hair. Sewer dog, what up, bro? It's been a while. Hello, exactly. I mean, look, um, with someone you love, I mean, I look at love as kind, caring, loving, patient, ever wavering. It never falters. It just goes on and on and on. And when that doesn't happen and your dreams are shattered and you're left with just this empty pit in your stomach as you drive around aimlessly doing nothing and your life becomes the one person you had is like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to throw your stuff out. I'm going to, okay, do what you do. I just got out of prison. Like, I came out with nothing. You literally gave me everything I had. You won't even let me get a job, go to work, be independent, and do what I want to do. But I've let you go to work, succeed, bring you to work, get up at 2 to 4 a.m., get you to work, and then I get you home from work, and then the car breaks down, I fix it, and I continue bringing you to work. Meanwhile, you go buy a scooter and you want to go to work by yourself. It gets cold. You know you need a car. You know you need heat. You know you need, not protection, but you know you need a ride. There's things you need and you're throwing them away because of jealousy, because of deceit, or because of what someone else did to you. Because someone else wants a life. I want friends. I want someone that comes home and talks to me. I don't want someone that goes to work. Clearly, I'm independent. At first, when she left the room, I used to be like, that's too much. When you get up and leave the room, or when you storm out of the room, or when you get angry, disengage, and then just leave. And I'm not saying angry, I'm saying just, mad about something in your head and then you just walk away from me. Like, I couldn't even if it wasn't when she just left my side or left the bedroom, I could not deal with that. That was my own anxiety from getting out. I am used to being with someone that doesn't leave. I'm used to being with someone that doesn't, they're not, okay, so I had somebody that before that she was hurt as a child. She had some anxiety, not panic attacks, but like people don't just get up and leave. Most people can sit still. This one can't because she's got the same thing I got. You get ADD and your mind's going in 10 different directions at once. But when getting out of prison, I just wanted to sit there, and she did. For the most part, she just left me alone and let me do my thing. But every time I left the house, I just noticed she never left the house and she was just watching me very intently. So one of the things I said was, is it you or is it me? Like, I'm judging you and you're judging me. And that's where we're going wrong here. Like, not meaning judgment. I mean, You're accusing me, and I'm accusing you in my head. Regardless if it's verbally coming out or not, the signs are all there. It's clear. It's standoffish. It's you know, that was a problem. She was an addict. You need clean start with clean woman. And yes, I understand that. You asked Bond McBaby. You're right. You're right because as she's um not clean, she brings in her past with her, and we all. She's a very. I believe she's a very godly person, but can I have to look at what I'm seeing because the behavior does not say that you're still in the past. So some people live in the past, they hold on to the past, they go back to the past. You did this, you did this. They're keeping score, they're keeping count. I gave you this much money, I did this, I did this. I said I've been trying, like literally I've been trying to give you your money back, but you will not quit with your tirade. And it's been 3 days. Now, so vindictive, um, you know, you look at why people are the way they are. Uh, their character traits, why they treat you standoffish, cold, when it changes. You're like, okay, you go to work, you come home, you go to work, and then you just think you're so important. And then I become nothing but sitting on the couch. You expect me to do the dishes and take care of the dogs and buy the dog food. And I'm not saying I always bought the dog food. She bought the dog food a lot, all the time, in fact. And then we'd go up and we'd go to the shelter and we'd get free dog food. Very humbling experience. There's things we do to get by, right? Still, even having money, and it's not cheap, and we spend a lot of gas. I don't think she knows how much I put in gas, and I try not to talk about it. I try not to bring it up. I try not to dwell on things that just don't matter. Like if we're eating, we're doing good, and she just doesn't look at it like that. She told me yesterday, she's like, "You're online, okay, talking crap about me. I hate you." And I'm thinking, okay, you hate me, but you keep blowing up my phone. You factory reset my phone. You cost me jobs. You cost me money. And I owe you money. But yet you just wrecked my business. Okay, so, and again, would you do it again if you had to do it over again? And I guarantee you, she'd say yes. Um, there's issues here. There's big issues. Meaning, okay, so back to what you were saying, that was a problem. She's an addict. She is a recovering. 6 years. Do I want to mess up her whatever sobriety she does have? Her 90 days? No. I don't. I don't want to see even if it was a funner person. I've always told her I don't want to see that side ever again. I don't want that side. That was not a good side because that's when I seen her at her lowest. I believe that I've picked her up, but I can only help myself. I realize that no matter how much I've put into her, I was sitting at AA last night, no matter how much I put into someone else, it's never going to be enough. They're always going to be a taker and not a giver. And I mean emotionally. I mean psychologically. How can you be a good person but then just turn Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and with a clean woman? I love that you say that. And when I say clean, I see morally clean. I want somebody who is right, like trying to do what is right, not trying to ruin someone's life, not trying to ruin multiple people's life because it suits them, because they think they can get one over on you, because you're being nice to them, and so they think they can take advantage. Now, when you say take advantage, are you talking take advantage of the money or take advantage of your mental time, time in life, time with your family, time with your kids, time with things that I need to focus on, time on getting my kids back, things I want, goals that I have, affirmations of making a lot of money, maybe having wealth for the first time in my life. I can't, you know what? I can't do that with this person. They're like, I got money, I got this, I got that. Yeah, you just said all the I's that you have. And then you just claim that I'm just sitting here, not working, sitting on YouTube, talking crap. Okay, that may be true, but am I talking and speaking the truth? Am I speaking with heart? You say back, I think yesterday you left a comment on the video, and it was like, and I speak to my audience, they leave a comment saying, you need to get a job or start working or something like that, instead of sitting there bashing me online. I guess I know the real who you are, Well, look, if the real, are you getting cheated on? No. You don't need that in your life. You need someone to help and build and succeed, not tear you down and disrupt your goals. And look, my goals are not everything. My goals are, look, it takes two people to be in a relationship. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes hard work, nonstop, physically, mentally, emotionally. It breaks you down. If you're not ready for it, you will quit at it. You will not try at it. You will step away. You'll be like, nah, this you're not going to cage me like this animal. I'm going to say I have those moments. Like, you're not going to talk to me like this. You're not going to disrespect me like this. And I've told, when I was married for 20 years, I've told my wife, I says, if you're going to disrespect me, this is never going to work. And that was like in year 15. We're 16, 17. If you're going to down talk to me, if you're going to take someone's side in our house, if you're going to go to work, I said, I already know what you do when you go to work. I already know the person you're talking to at work. And I know because he rides a bike outside. When I'm saying a Harley is parked outside that work, I already know the issue. I already know the problem that's coming between me and my wife. I've been with someone for 15 years. I know your demeanor. I know when you start going to the gym. I know when you start working out. So the guy that just lets it happen, watches the dynamics, and then comes to the conclusion, I got to get out of here. I got to find a way out of this. I've built a life with this person. And when you confront them on it, yeah, it's crickets. You don't hear anything. They don't talk to you. They don't talk back to you. They become very standoffish. They become very defensive. Not me. I would never. Okay. Sure. You would never, maybe you never did it, but maybe you thought about it. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. It's that truth. It's that honesty. Did you, what else you guys got for me? She was an I could clean. Look, I already had that clean start, right? I got out of the prison. So my chance to clean it up is right now. If I don't do it right now, then I'm never going to become a moral or a good person or anything. So if I don't do what's right and do what's right by her, right? That means paying her money back. That means getting her what is hers to her. Instead of just looking at her paycheck. She took care of me. There's no reason that I can't pay her back. If she helped me get the truck, then that was helping me with the goal. but to help me with a goal. And then she's like, she gives me a day or two with the truck, and then she's like, just totally dumps and unloads on me. Um, I I get it. I watched all those inmates that got out and said, I'm gonna go get a truck. And they're paying $400 to $600 a month in payments. My payment's still not that high. No matter what kind of financing we did, it's not $400 to $600 a month. I'm not worried about it. But I know that someone else is, but they don't see the money that that truck is generating. If you let something work, that truck pays for itself 6 times over. And if it doesn't, you upgrade to a diesel pickup that'll run 250,000 miles. You do the maintenance on the truck, you take care of the truck, and it takes care of you for many, 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 many miles. Ford is not built Ford tough and isn't Ford tough. It's Ford tough. You know? It doesn't give up on you. It starts every time you hit the key. And when it's not, hey, we got to tow you into the shop. We got to get you fixed up. You do that with your girl too. You fix her up. You stand by her. You don't leave her. You don't ditch her. At the same time, yeah, love doesn't run. Love is always kind. Love is always caring. Love does not just go up to someone and claim they're cheating. I know you're cheating. I know you're doing this. I know you're doing that. You can't follow someone around all day long. It makes no sense. I don't follow her around. I go home, do the dishes, clean the litter box out, put the dishes away. I try to do it the way she wants me to do it. I've never been yelled at for doing laundry, but with her I have. Don't dry my shirts. That's okay. It's not okay. It's kind of I feel like it's kind of demoralizing, but at the same time, okay, if you don't want me to do your laundry, I won't. You know, if you don't want me to dry your shirts, I won't. But at the same time, I love trying to help you. You know, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook a 4-course meal, but she'd set fish down in front of me. She'd set broccoli, corn, whatever. I can be totally happy, but not when you're accusing me of things that I never did. I can't get over that. Like, it's a deal breaker. And I don't think she understands. There is a point. There's a, I'm tired point. There's a I'm cold point. It's cold out tonight. 40, 30 degrees. You still have a car. I always told her I'd never leave her without a car, and I didn't. When she asked for the keys, I gave her the keys. I don't understand. Like, whenever I'd leave the house, I left her with the keys. I left her with the car. You can always come to where I'm at. You can always come to where my location is. That's what location finder is. You're always welcome. Whatever you see when you get to that location, that's the facts. That's what it really is. If I'm at AA and I'm talking with someone on the bench, she got mad at me one time. I was talking with, I forget her name, Jenny or somebody at AA. And she got super pissed at me. And again, it blew up. Because I'm sitting there at a bench talking to a girl before the meeting starts. And actually, it was during the meeting. Sometimes you don't feel like going into AA. Sometimes it is all about communication. And I enjoy having friends to talk to every day. Or you don't just have a friend and then not talk to them. When I got out of prison, the best thing I felt free on the inside, free on the outside. I was free. It isn't until someone chains you up or starts being jealous of you that you become unfree. You know, yes, you add to my life. Yes, you put in money. Yes, we do things together. I put you on the title on the car. If I didn't want you to be there, I wouldn't have added you. I wouldn't have put you there. You wouldn't have wanted to be there. Clearly, you wanted to be there. It wasn't until Saturday when you missed your appointment and just wigged out on me. Some say, why would you put everything online? There's no reason. Okay, so are you don't need that in your life. You need someone to help and build and succeed, not tear you down and disrupt your goals. I subbed. So you have some good conversation and company on a woman's side point of view. This this is what you need in life. You need guidance from your friends, the people that are closest to you, the people that love you. They don't want to see you go back to prison. Them are the people I want on my channel. Them are the people that I want subscribed. Them are the people that I do want donating to me. In order to donate to this channel, you do have to put in your phone number and address. I made it that way on PayPal. That is a very unique thing that I am different than anyone else. I'm sick of taking people's money that don't really like me or they just want to troll me. Okay, if you're going to troll me, I'm going to have your phone number and I'm going to have your actual address and I'm going to have your PayPal address and I'm going to have your phone number. Because I'm not going to sit here and be harassed and feel like I can't go online and be in fear of my viewers and like they're going to destroy me and tear me down. See, that's the thing is everybody goes throughout life and it's so turbulent. You know, I was in a gas station and I was like, it really is a dog eat dog world. You know, I'm pumping my last 20, 40 bucks and I'm like over, even if it's over 300 bucks or 360 bucks or 20 bucks, it really is a dog eat dog world. This is really what it is. It's really what it's come to is because people push their limits, push their boundaries over in on your thoughts, your feelings. They don't give you your space. They give you space. They take it back. They claim they got so much jealousy in their heart. Again, rid yourself of the jealousy. We'd be fine again. You know, when I say, what can you do? Well, you just stop saying it's done, it's over, it's done, it's over, it's done. I'm done. Don't say things like, I'm calling the cops. I'm filing a protection order against you. I mean, again, and then to keep calling someone after you've filed a protection order. These are the things that women are doing, getting away with in the system, and the system lets it happen. And they throw the guy in jail 9 times out of 10 when I'm nowhere even around. I'm not going to sit here and put up with someone else's behavior and then not talk about it and not go online about it. Why are you online talking about it? Because you're doing these things. These are attributes that people don't like. They don't like jealousy. They don't want deceit. They don't want hatred. If you want your money, this is not the way to go about it. You can't act like this and then expect to get money. I would never come on here. Well, actually, I would. I'd come on YouTube, act how I am, how I really am. I'd say what I want about you. I'd say what I think about you, and you're going to get my honest opinion about you. You might not like it. It's not being a very good friend. That was the old me. I take calls. I talk to people. I talk to 5-Speed. I talk to some people. We have good conversation. I talk to Puget Sound Community Watch. I take phone calls. Hunter, Mommy and Manny. I talk with people all over the world, meaning all over the United States and beyond. If you got a phone and I can call the number, I call it. We pass money back and forth between countries. It just is what it is. I don't want drama. I don't want to make money off of drama. I don't want to come on here, cut someone else down. Meanwhile, I know I had my part to play in it. I would love to live and let live, but I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy that you just beat or like a whipping post. And look, money's one thing. Talking about money, okay, if someone owes you 380 bucks, yeah, I want my money too. So if you want your money, then how am I going to get you your money? Who do I give it to? You can't say I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to follow. Now you have to prove you didn't call the cops. You have to prove you didn't make a restraining order for me to even give you money. Or we have to go down to the PD, make the transaction, or you have to take me to small claims court because you don't want nothing to do with me. Which way is it? You can't be bipolar and then at the end of the day think that somebody can read every thought that you have as a woman in menopause. And that's not a disrespect. That's what you're going through. Hot flashes. That's woman problems. That's your ups and downs. I understand you have problems. I have problems as well. But that does not mean that my problems are, oh, okay, I can just take money and not pay you back. When have I ever taken money from you and not paid you back? It's never happened. And you said you wanted to pay that down payment. Now, as far as kids' money, right? That's a thing. So your kid sent you money, you start talking crazy, and then you say you're going to the store. I don't know if you're trying, yeah, I mean, I'm guessing you're trying to go to the ATM and take money out, but what are you trying to take money out for? Because then you're talking about doing bad things. And I'm being nice when I say that. I am holding back because some things shouldn't go online. You know, there's parts in people's lives where they are mourning. Their hearts actually are torn out. They actually are sad, sorry. If she loves you, she'll get self-help, control her actions, mind, and ways. Godly. She's done it for so long. She's been so good. You start switching up meds with her or starts taking Adderall, starts acting different, you know, just little subtle things. Anger starts ramping up, behaviors. And she says the same thing. Well, you're never home. No, I'm not. I have to work. Things change when you go to work. You kept telling me to get up off the couch and go to work. You kept telling me you can't just keep hating the police. You have to respect them. Well, so I do. I respect the process, right? And the process of what it really is. The process of the relationship, the process of me going to work, the process of me sitting on the couch taking care of the dogs and the cats. It's a full-time job. You say you want cats, we went and got cats. You say you want dog food, we went and got dog food. You say you don't have a license, so I drive you everywhere. You don't have a license, so I felt like you said put the car in your name. I asked you if you wanted your name on the title. I asked you if you had anybody else in your life that you want me to sign the car over to. Who else can we put on this title? I said, I don't want a title, tag, license. I paid for the title. I paid for the tags. I paid for the license. And now I pay for the insurance. I don't even drive that car now. You do. And then you're like, well, it sounds like it's civil. Look, you can't keep acting like this. I'm not going to pay for insurance on a vehicle that I don't drive. I can't. You're a liability. What happens when you go drink and drive in the vehicle? Not good. If you're not supposed to be driving, how you get into work? This is stuff you don't want out in the open. This is stuff that You don't need to poke the bear. You need to go along in life, and you need to keep your head down, and you need to keep a very good focus on what matters to you. Your freedom, and how to go to AA, and how to be friendly to people, and how to interact with people so that you can get along with them. You can't have PTSD, you can't have ADD, there's no time for me and my ADD and my PTSD. I gotta go, I gotta make money, I gotta elevate so that I can take care of both of us. Plus what I need to take care of. I need a lot of money. I don't need what you're offering me. I don't need your money. I don't need to take your money. I don't never ask you for money. But again, we sit here and we end up putting all our stuff online because of all the hurt and all the hate. Until you stop destroying, you can't start rebuilding. So once you get it all out of your system and you say that was cleansing, I told them what I really thought of them. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That you actually feel this way about many things. To what you watch on TV, to what I watch, what you think about football, what you think about baseball, what you think about... Look, I'm not trying to shove everything out there online. But in the past, that's what I do. I'm FTP. Your entire life is a book. Your social security number, it's a number. That's all it is. The government uses you for a paycheck, your social security number. I can assure you, I don't use you for money. I never came into your life. I could have went and got a studio apartment downtown, been living by myself, eat, slept, go shopping downtown, had a really good time talking with people downtown. Instead, I gave it all up for somebody that needed their car out of impound. Maybe didn't want it. Maybe was so drunk that she wanted to throw everything away, and I wouldn't let her. Oops, my bad. Come along and try to help. Well, I guess that just makes me Captain Save-A whatever. And I'm not going to say the last word because it's bad. You know? I can tell you what I deserve. After doing my time in prison, after watching people say that I said things that I didn't say just to get in prison. You ask me why I took a plea and pled guilty. I did it because I didn't want to starve in fucking jail. I did it because I was losing 2.5 pounds a day. I did it to get to food in prison. I did it because God was there telling me to do it. It's time. It's time to change. It's time to start working out in the gym. It's time to start fighting. It's time to pick fights. It's time to go to war. Your mom's gone. Your brother's left you. Nobody's here for you. You're only here for yourself. I wish I could just go in a corner and cry. I wish I could just say I'm really, really sad. I'm really, really depressed. Could you give me some time here? She did. I was able to cry in front of her. I was able to cry in bed. I was able to say when she asked the tough questions, I don't want to talk about that. That's not, that hurts. You ditched me. You up and left me. You up and, not you speaking of her, but X just gets up and leaves. All of a sudden isn't there one morning. You text, they never come back. They file a restraining order. Every text you send, every time she would jump online, you'd get in trouble. Or you'd get a protection order violation. Or they'd charge you with 2 years. So 2 years turned into 7.5. If you fuck with these girls out here, that's what they'll do to you. Every time they get scorned. And if you can't teach them another way to act, and you can't say, if you're going to cost me my job, then I'm going to cost you your job. If you're going to, it's a tit for tat thing. And you say, no, you can't go through life doing that. You don't understand. If I don't do that, then she hits and kills a whole family of 4 while she's drinking and driving because she claims she's unstable and she's allowed. Her probation officer does nothing to her about it. It's victimizing daily. It's just, who is she victimizing? You get mad and you ruin my job. It's like, okay, look, it way gets out of hand way too quick because you have to do damage control. You have to take the keys away from them. You have to go get your car back. Even if you don't want to, you have to do the tough things in life because you have to be a man, and you have to have love in your heart. You have to have the ability to forgive. Is this really going on in your life? Yes, it is. If she loves you, she'll get self-help, control your action, mind always. Morning, Dennis. If you're being totally transparent, then I would see your family. I'd see your family know you were going through turmoil. They'd call me up and go, yeah, she's going through a tough time right now. Take it easy on her. But you've used everybody. I'm sure you don't tell them anything that you do. You don't tell them anything that you use them. You probably all owe all of them money. Now, I'm saying probably, hypothetically, you probably do. I can tell you this, I've never borrowed a penny from them. I've never taken anything from them. They have welcomed me in like a good family. Nothing bad to say about them. You welcome me to the dinner plate on a Thanksgiving or on an Easter Sunday or Christmas. That warms my heart after getting out of prison and eating some good cooking, some good turkey, some good ham. Makes no sense to put all this time in just to throw it away, just to say you can. You know what I'm saying? If I called somebody, or if I called the cops and grabbed the keys back from you, I still forgave you. I still sat down on the step for you. I still gave you time. Is this what you really want? But when you do it again and again and again, and you consistently do it, or you consistently do things that are going to jeopardize you, yourself, your safety, whether you're going to jail, messing up, you know what? I can't be that person anymore that cleans up after you. I did that for my brother for many, 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 many years. I've done that for a lot of people in my life. And they just kept throwing it in the way and hurting people and being violent and no. That we're not enabling someone to continue their bad behavior. It doesn't work. In no situation, if I just keep handing you money, you're just going to keep spending it. That's all you do. You're a consumer. You're good at it. I mean, look, I really, really, really wish you weren't at work, you were sitting at home, and you were just paying attention to me. But I can't have that. You want to go to work, you want to make money, and it's the almighty dollar. So inevitably, the mighty dollar comes first, and I come second. Hence, maybe the deep down lying under issue. If I want to be a godly person, I have to go a different direction than you because I can't be like you. I can't do what you do. And I don't want to do what you do. And it sucks. But you can't sit there sad. That's not an option. Because at my point in life, I've come too far to just give up. I've come too far to just, oh yeah, I'll just go back to what I was doing. That didn't work. Hating cops didn't work. And trust me, I still have my bouts with it. Or should I just go back to filming police? Should I just go back to being a cop watcher, auditor? Till the day I'm gone, I still have those, you know, money, fortune, fame, you know? Like, is this what you want? But I already know it's not. It was false. You want love, kind, and caring. But, like I said, I have to get, back to what I'm doing. This is my morning rant. I don't even know what we're at for time. 45 minutes. I mean, I could go an hour. And I might even have longer than that. I was thinking maybe a 2-hour stream this morning. If you're homeless, go call tradesmen. Get a labor job that pays per diem. Well, yeah, you just need a job that jump in a truck and just drive around and haul stuff. A dumpster, a dump trailer, you know, forms, uh, concrete forms, or bring trash out to the dump. I mean, so many things that I could do, and you don't have to worry about watching the cats, coming home, taking the dog out to go to the walk, wondering if when you're going out to do jobs, is the dog going to piss all over my stuff or piss all over the floor or hurl everywhere? Are the cats going to hurl everywhere? It's like having kids, but you don't even have kids, and someone like I put my best foot forward. I tried. And, that one time you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done trying. Like, this is not for me. Because I didn't sign up for jail and I didn't sign up to go back to prison. And nope, not doing it. You couldn't pay me enough money in the world to even get entangled back into that. I will sit where it's cold, the frozen tundra, 30 below. If I get frostbite, that's on me. If I get, if my body shuts down because I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not eating, I don't got the energy and the money can't afford to eat or eat out or gas stations, then inevitably you go hungry, or you go to Walmart and you try to buy $1 can of Hormel beans and you sit down and eat them. And you hope that it's got the iron and the nutrient and a banana and an orange, and you just keep trying to get by without a stove. It's not the end of the world. You can live out of a can too. It might not be the healthiest. You might get shaky at times because you push yourself. I don't know. You push to make money, you push to succeed, you push to have something in life, but the goals are not the same. And she just thinks you just sit online and do nothing all day. When you haven't been online in like 3-4 weeks, like a long time. You trying to live free, like not work? Yes. I live in nice hotels during the week and still bank $1,000 a week. That's why I get a job with per diem. Bro, you're terrible at being homeless. I used to pride myself at being a bum. Go to food pantries, churches, places that will feed you. Yeah, I need to go down to the Bishop Dudley, eat down there. I was parked down there yesterday. I need to start figuring out when their meal times are. Yeah, I got to start learning where and when I'm going to go places and eat and get in a routine. Yeah, if anyone has resources and places to go and things to do, but once you get into that cycle, you're in it, but if you elevate and you just provide a lot of money and you kind of save and put your money what you need it to go to, and then you save a little bit so that if something happens, you have your emergency fund. You start building that up as quick as you can. But I found that being with her, she never had money, I never had money, and I quickly assessed. I thought it was because she kept spending the money. Was my assessment. But also she's buying groceries, she's buying food. I cannot say she didn't. But she also bought a lot of cigarettes, gummies, just garbage, And so for all them dollars spent, there's also dollars not saved. But then again, When you make that much money, you can do what you want with your own money. And I never controlled her money. Never. I never said you can't spend or you can spend or nope. Never happened. So it's just something I don't. You're in charge of your own money. And if you're financially not smart, I can see it. I can see it. That you don't know how to handle your money and all your pension or whatever, it's just not going to work. It's, you can get child support, but you piss it away every month. It goes for this, that, the other. You're always going to the store buying Monster energy drinks. I mean, you might as well just buy stock in Monster. You do better, you know? Um, we all got to eat. We all got our vices. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But John Doe, thank you. And um, we're gonna have to start talking about homeless. What is homeless? I see a pile of people down at the truck stop right now that they're all homeless. Not funny. Those people are very cold. They start their car every 30 minutes or every hour. They run in, go to the bathroom, come back out. They're not traveling. They're not leaving. They're just staying there, dwelling, because they have nothing else. They have nice cars, they have bad cars, they have good cars. They sometimes they change. It's cold out here. Time to hunker down for the winter. Whatever you're doing, get warm. Find a heat source. I'm going to have to work on a heat source that you just plug it into the cigarette lighter and it heats the car up rather than um, using all the battery. Or I'm going to have to find a propane heater, a little one from Runnings or something, or uh, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's you can shove a topper on the truck and throw a mattress in the back and sleep and then take the mattress out, set it up against the building and then go do your jobs and then come back, put the mattress back in, and it's just more moving of stuff, you know. And again, if your goal is to disrupt everything that I got going on, I'll give you a roadmap to what you're going to have to do to tear it down. I mean, it's not hard to cost somebody hundreds and thousands of dollars. And there's a point yesterday when I was like, geez, just go file a lawsuit and uh, claim loss of wages and quit at that. But that's neither here, neither there. I mean, it really doesn't work. Tearing people down and tearing their stuff down, and it just, you're in a vicious cycle that they're just going to keep texting you and trying to get what they can and then keep using it as leverage against you and to cost you things in life. And that's what she did to her last boyfriend, or the father of her kid. She pretty much got with him or got pregnant at a young age and then made him pay child support for 18 years. And he's paying $250 for 18 years. She sees him at the AA building, she goes the other way. Doesn't want nothing to do with him, but spends the money amicably. The kid's not even around. But he's so far back, he's like 20 grand down. And look, I'm appalled. I'm appalled that, like, I get it. You raised your kid, you did that work, whatever. But I also get that 20 grand worth of payments. But what are you doing with the money? You ain't even got a running car and you don't even have a driver's license. You're still not even taking... All he did was pay you to be a drunk, basically. To raise your kid and be a drunk and then... Oh my gosh. The things I could say. The things that my mind is going to right now. The blatant sitting there with your kid drinking. Once you give your kid beer, what have you done? You got to have some remorse. You got to look at what you've actually done. You got to look at the men that you've put around your kids' life. You've got to look at how you shaped and made him do and become who he's become. For everybody that says, I did right by my kids. No, I realize I did wrong. I did wrong by my kids. I did I was a dry drunk. I was a mean guy. I was filled with anger and hatred just like she is. The only reason I stick around is to hopefully curb that, cure that. You have to call it out for what it is, or you're not being a man. You're not, if you just sit there on the couch and don't say anything, you don't do anything, your behavior is not conducive. Therefore, we're going to restart. It's not okay the way you're acting. Anyways, I mean, that's 55 minutes. There's 20 people in it. What does beta mean? This message is held for review. Review message. Got it. Well, how do we review the message? Okay, so I'm gonna show I'm gonna show your text. Not that I like. Oh, he already handled it. All right, never mind. I don't want to override what he's doing, but I just felt that your comment is accurate. I am now willing to correct someone's behavior. It's not that it's not correct, because that is me. I'm not going to let someone walk all over me. I'm not going to let someone steal from me. I'm not going to let someone take my car that I've got insurance on, pay for, in my name. Again, I tell you that I'm not, I don't want to leave someone carless. But at the same time, if you don't have a driver's license and you keep driving drunk, you're going to hurt yourself. Even cops would agree. There's a point at which you can say someone's down, but then I'm not going to fall. If someone came and hypothetically you're in the car with them and then they go murder someone or rob a bank and then they come back into the car, they jump in, are you going to take the murder rap? Are you going to take the charges? So as you're giving me this scenario of that I would just go call the cops, no. You should definitely check yourself, realize what you're talking about, and then come back with something a little bit better. Because what you need to understand is, I've already went to prison. I know how it is. If you want to go to prison, then you try it out. I already tried it out. I'm okay with it. And I'm okay if I go back. But I determine that destination. You don't determine that destination. She don't determine that destination of how I'm doing. If I let jealousy and hate come into my heart, what am I going to want to do? What do I really want to do? How do you really want to shut someone up? How do you really want to quit making them talk? How do you really want to force your will upon someone else? That was my old thinking. That was me in a nutshell. You could trigger me by any little thing you said. And usually, yeah, it always stemmed from family. And what did she do? She talked bad about my family. The minute that I gave her ammo, she used it. That's what women do. You got to learn. You have to learn. You have to get smart. And you have to get smarter than them. And how do you do it? You do it by paying your bills. You do it by not just going to work. You do it in a job that is honest, truthful, that you like to do, that you love to do. Then you're never working. You do it because your physical health allows you to, because you don't smoke cigarettes, because you don't drink. So you go do and shove whatever substance you want in your body, and you do you. But when you come onto my show and you tell me this is who I am, it is. This is the better version of me. And if you don't like it, I'll meet you in any parking lot, anywhere you want, and we can talk it out. I'm in Sioux Falls. I don't know where you're at, but I know I've made it all the way to Texas and I've made it to every other state. Wherever you want to meet, go ahead. We'll have a little meetup. We'll talk it out. We'll see what your opinion matters at the end of the talk. We'll see how long you're standing there. Because to be honest with you, I'll tell you what I would do. I'd look at you and I'd probably turn in disgust and walk away. And I would probably say, bless you. Have a good day, sir. Go on with your life. Go do what you're going to do. Use your little beta. Use your little alpha. Use whatever words you want to use because you want to get lyrically, logically smart. But at the end of the day, it's a one-liner, again, in the chat room to disrupt. That's why it's potentially held as spam. You can't even put a comment out on my room. That's how strict I am. Because I don't like bullies and I don't like people that can't follow the rules. You're one of them. Please don't come back in my room. Please don't bless me with your presence. I don't need you. May God be with you. May He empower you to become the ruthless thug you really want to be, or the good person you want to be. No matter what you choose, that's your choice. It's not mine. It's not mine to put my will upon you, but I am going to correct you. I'm going to tell you what I think of you, but I'm also going to say, bless you, praise the Lord, but in the name of God, I rebuke you. Because at the end of the day, your opinion, and it's not biblical, it's not Bible-led, it's just, maybe it's what you're thinking, And I think your thoughts in life are very astute. I think that my thoughts in life were very astute. Yes, my name is FTP, but I am a human being, and I do love. And I put my heart into it, but I don't put it all the way in. You see that I don't put it all the way in. I kept a piece out for myself. I gave you some of it and I let you abuse it, and then I took it away from you. As if this is how you want it, this is how it's going to be. It's not control. It's thy will be done, not my will. What will be done is under the sun, and everyone can see it. What you're doing, what you're trying to do, when you answer questions, how you answer them, that is up to me because I just stay silent and listen. It's the key to figuring out someone's deceit. They'll continue and say, well, no, it's you, it's you, it's you. Okay, point the finger, but to people that won't fall into the trap, that's okay. You can't do it. You have wheels now. You're about to not have wheels if you continue down the road you're on. And regardless of if I see or get thrown in a jail cell or no matter where I go, either way, the business will get taken care of. Like I said, if you want to be blessed, if you want to stay blessed, if you want to have nice things in your life, if you want to work on something, you would call with a different attitude. You'd talk with a different attitude. You'd walk with a different attitude. You would have a positive, and you would always strive for positive, and you wouldn't just quit. I don't expect you to understand it. I don't expect you to get it. But with that, no, my mom's dead, but thank you, Holy Brain Bible Study. If you want to talk about that, we can go into that right now. I appreciate that, you wanting to bring that up. And, I totally expect that you're going to say some 2 or 3 word liner right now. I'm just going to wait for it because that's what your mom kicked you out. That's 4 words. So now I want to see if you can come up with 2 words that are very, very hurtful. I want you to try really hard, think hard, fast, super fast. what you really think of me. I really want to know what you think of my mom. Please, let's get into it. Because I mean, I still miss her. She's still dead. And I haven't seen her in two years, you know? So I really haven't even had time to mourn it. But you're a good reason to lash out at someone, make you what I talk about during. I'm trying to talk about relationship problems, but you want to switch me over to something else. But we can do that. My ADD will kick in real quick, and then we'll go on a trip about my mom. Well, I don't know what you know about her, but I'm sure you're gonna come up with something, right? Just so that you can sound relevant in my chat room. I mean, you could just leave and go to someone else's chat room. I mean, that would make sense to me. Geez, I love that you're here feeding my drama. But to be honest with you, I'm not here for drama. But you know, you're stepping right into it. So let's go. You know, the Drama Dome did it. The next thing you know, he was on his way. He's like, I'm gonna go to Sioux Falls. I'm gonna go confront this guy. I got a gun. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, he was a nut job, and he's still doing it today. He's getting meth charges. He cannot stop himself. Now this is funny stuff, guys. This is drama. I mean, when I get into a group or a setting I mean, you guys are all the entertainment I need. You know, you guys feed off me, I feed off you. The negative energy just keeps going round and round YouTube. I'm so grateful for YouTube. It gave me so much of an outlet. And like now my mornings are stuck with you guys because you guys cause so much drama. I don't have to find drama in my own life. I can just come to you. Like you're just for days. Hey, ignore that guy. What stakes you in? What state you in? You popped up on my FYP on YouTube, and I'm curious what the weather is like and what your setup looks like. What's up, homie? You just watched today. My setup is my truck. That's it. I live out of my truck. I'm like Mars van life now, only I'm Mark truck life. I live in South Dakota. The temp, I can't tell you the temp right now, but if you Google South Dakota temperature, in Deadwood, it's probably got snow out there. We haven't hit snow yet, pretty soon, but it's like 30 degrees, 40. Might get as low as 20, you know. Uh, it's cold. It's cold. I'm not lying. Look, I have a t-shirt on. The only thing I'm wearing, the only thing that's in this truck is what you see. You see some tie downs and ratchet straps, some gloves, thermal gloves. Then again, some keys and a wallet. That's it. That's it. Like everything's in this truck that I own. There's no clothes in here. There's no jacket. It's my sweatshirt. That's it. You want to know how I'm doing? That's how I'm doing. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I guess I could be nice about it, but kind of don't want to be. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Trying to stay hydrated, trying to drink some water. That's all. But also got to keep working. So I guess I know what it's like to be alone and doing it on my own and making my own way. So someone cannot say that I'm using them now, that's all I ever did and that I just took, and the minute I got my truck, I just left them. Whatever. Thought growth was supposed to be together, but you know, hey, I'm just a cheater, right? Sure. Yeah, just put me in the category of every other guy. Sure. 2 years sitting in prison. Yep, I'm a cheater. Okay. Gotta ask yourself. Special. Special. I'm sitting here washing your dishes, taking care of your dog, cuddling with your dog. Yep, that's funny. That's real funny. I don't know. No. Have fun. Just like you say to me, have fun. Well, go have fun. I guess I'm good on all that. Like, this ain't fun no more. It's not fun. I couldn't afford the dog or the cats, and I couldn't afford, apparently, the girl, and I can't afford lots of stuff. So I'll just live frugally. Very frugally. What did I drink? Simply Orange. What did I don't know. It all sucks. Whatever. Just trying to find a heat source now. I'll go back to work today and then try and find a heat source. Whatever. I ain't quitting. There's no quit. Like my brother said, if I would have left the keys in the semi, or if it was him, he'd just steal the semi. You know, not going to quit. So wherever it leads me to is where it leads me to at this point. Stay as positive for as long as I can, and when it goes downhill, I'll ask for help. If no help comes, I'll try and help myself when I can. Until it gets too cold, until I can't help myself, and until I can't move. But if I got 10 toes down, I feel like I'm all right. If I got, I don't know, working hand. Now I understand the relationship issues. Part of the title. Maybe she needs time to miss you. Best revenge is doing the best you can to come up, and when they see you again, you're doing better. I was never doing bad. I just wouldn't accept that she called me a cheater. That was when I was doing bad. So accuse me of cheating, I'm gone. There's no rule on that anymore. That's just what it is. If you want to act like a Tinder girl, go act like a Tinder girl. I don't do Tinder. I'm not on Tinder. I don't just have random guys in my house. I don't have random girls in my house. I don't do that. So, and I don't have a dating app on my phone. Period. So, you know, I guess. I mean, love you guys. Peace. I'm so glad that you guys are interactive during the chat. I would love to stay all morning with you while you guys drink your cups of coffee and enjoy your food. I'm wasting energy that I need, and I got to drive many, many, many miles to make little money. And I got to take and stop and, be patient, wait, learn a new way of life. That's what I'm doing. It is what it is. Till it turns into something different. But I can tell you this, you guys are with me for the ride. You guys always have been. When it gets to drama, you guys are always there. You guys love seeing a train wreck. Well, see a guy with one pair of clothes. I'll never change my clothes. Just be the same clothes day after day after day. Somehow I got to find one other pair that I can swap out and go to the laundromat, shove the one load in, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now. But that's as far as I got with it. I got a buddy that's got a washer, so maybe I can. But again, it's 20 miles to go do laundry. That sucks. Have a dope day as well. All will be well. Been in your shoes. I get it. You're not alone. I took it 1 hour at a time. Nature is dope. It heals. Mr. Dakota Moda. There you go. There you go. Keep it 100. Get some fresh air. Watch the sunrise. That's what we'll do today. Sit. Try and not waste. Just be frugal. Just hope this little red truck takes me where I need to go when I need to go there. Hope it performs like a rock. Chevy, like a rock. Haha. All right. That's it, man. I don't know. I had a pretty good live stream. I enjoyed most of you guys, 90%. And the ones that are drama filled, I enjoy you guys too. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Sucks if you don't. Anyways, enjoy your life. You know what it is. Peace out. What did I just watch today? Dab. Awesome. Wishing you the best. Yeah, man, I'm chilling. I'm just a little cold. My hands are getting cold. I gotta go look for a job, and then I'm gonna warm the truck up again and get back to to what I'm doing. Enjoy your day. I hope she's enjoying her day at work, and hope all's going well for everybody. Ain't trying to cause no more drama, but we'll see how that ends up by the end of the day. I'll come back live. 6 o'clock. All right, enjoy. Peace. Smile.